And now, from the Hawaii Theater, Christy Tamashiro, Mikey Moniz, and Brother Wade.
Aloha Hawaii and
Mele Kalikimaka.
Thank you all for joining us for the Hawaii Strong Christmas Eve concert. We're your hosts tonight. I'm Christy Tamashiro from KH12 News.
I'm Mikey Moniz, also from KH12 and Living 808.
How's it? I'm Brother Wade from Hawaii Music Live. We're so pleased to bring you this amazing concert from right here at the historic Hawaii Theater to you and your families.
Yes, we do, and we all know how hard it is, especially during the holidays.
So it is so important to celebrate in a safe way. Prevention is a very important step to help stop the spread.
We have a very special concert for all of you to enjoy tonight. Starting off with a husband and wife duo, Natalie Ai and Iolani Kamau. Joining them, dancing a hula, their daughter, Chalet.
Mahalo to all of you at home and to the State of Hawaii and Department of Business, Economic Development and Tourism and Department of Health for sponsoring this concert.
Aloha and happy holidays. Mahalo for joining us for Hawaii Strong Concert Series. We want to remind everyone to please wear your mask and remember that the safest way to celebrate the holidays is with members of your own household. Gatherings with family and friends who do not live with you increase the chances of getting or spreading COVID-19. We can continue to keep people safe if everyone does their part.
Stars were brightly shining. It is the night of the dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till He appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices. taught us to love one another. His law is love, and his gospel is peace. Day shall bright for the slave. He is my brother, and in his name all oppression shall cease. Sweet hymns of joy in grateful chorus raise we. Let all within us praise his holy name. Christ is my Lord. I'll praise his name forever. No end, no end. Oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night the
Love that family. Natalie Ai, Iolani Kama'u, and of course their daughter Shalay with the beautiful hula to Silent Night.
Yes, well, let's keep the celebration going because our next artist won the Most Promising Artist of the Year award at this year's Nahoku Hanohano Awards. Everybody, please turn up your speakers for Eine with their version of Mele Kalikimaka, Eine.
Sending you this Christmas wish from Hawaii, where the sands of Waikiki shine white as snow. Sending you this love aloha to brighten up your day. Mele kalikimaka, eine. Sending you this Christmas wish from Hawaii. Honolulu lights are all aglow. Sending you this love aloha to brighten up your day. Mele kalikimaka, eine. May your days be as bright as the sunlight, halea kalaha, and your nights full as a moon at Hanalei. With the spirit of Christmas high in your heart like Mauna Kea. Mele kalikimaka, eine. We're sending you this Christmas wish from Hawaii. Wishing you were here or I with you. Sending you this love aloha to brighten up your day. Mele kalikimaka, eine. May your days be as bright as the sunlight, halea kalaha, and your nights full as a moon at Hanalei. With the spirit of Christmas high in your heart like Mauna Kea. Mele kalikimaka, eine. Sending you this Christmas wish from Hawaii. Wishing you were here or I with you. Sending you this love aloha to brighten up your day. Mele kalikimaka, mele kalikimaka, mele kalikimaka, eine.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Everybody, that was Eine with their rendition of Mele Kalikimaka, Eine. So good. Now, Chrissy, I think you have a little story to tell all of our viewers about Grant, right?
Yes, so big shout out to Grant from Eine. We actually went to University of Hawaii at Manoa together. So big shout out to Grant with such a successful career.
Now, speaking of successful careers, our next artist is Rocky Brown. Now, she is joined with the Makaha Sons, and they're going to be singing one of my favorite Christmas classics. Everybody, this is the Christmas song.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Yuletide carols being sung by a choir of folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with her eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know
Every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering these simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to
So good. Now, the Christmas song, I mentioned it before, it is one of my favorite holiday tunes. Now, fun fact, everyone, about Rocky Brown was she was on Broadway. She was in the original cast for Miss Saigon, and it's always cool to see Hawaii artists make it big, especially in Broadway. Now, speaking of fun facts and artists, you have some fun facts about our next artist, right?
Yes, I tell you, if you're around in the early 90s, you might have heard of a band called the Hawaiian Style Band. Big hits, and of course, she was in a major part of the Hawaiian Style Band in the early 90s. Of course, went on to an incredible solo career, multiple Nahoku Hano Hano Award winner, backed by the Makaha Sons on this one, and joined by Malia Mahi doing the hula as well. This is Maki Ailana, Sister Roby Kahakalau.
Aloha and happy holidays.
Mahalo for joining us for Hawaii Strong Concert Series. We want to remind everyone to please wear your mask and remember that the safest way to celebrate the holidays is with members of your own household. Gathering with family and friends who do not live with you increase the chances of getting or spreading COVID-19.
We can continue to keep people safe if everyone does their part.
Mahalo.
Mahalo.
One of the most recognizable voices in Hawaii, Sister Ruby Kahakalau right there. Right now, these guys have been performing for over 40 years, perpetuating the Hawaiian music, language, and culture. They are, of course, Hawaiian Music Hall of Fame inductees. They're Lifetime Achievement recipients and multiple Nahoku Hano Hano Award winners. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Makaha Sons.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sign, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. On the way is a new bird, here to stay is a new bird. I sing a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he's busting by. He'll say I'm there and we'll say no man, 'cause you can do the job when you're in town. Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire, face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he's busting by. He'll say are you married? We'll say no man, 'cause you can do the job when you're in town. Hawaii Santa is a sight to see when he comes surfing into Waikiki. He wears a bottle around his big old cruise, singing a Merry Christmas and waving to you. Hawaii Santa with a great big hat to find the winter into your red shack. He'll dance the fool around the Christmas tree, bringing a lot of presents for you and for me. Soft leaves, stars are made, Christmas song to fill the tropic sky. Cold palms are swaying, Santa's here again in paradise. Hawaii Santa goes around the aisle and does a hula with a great big smile. He waves aloha with a Christmas cheer, Melikaliki Maka and Happy New Year. Softly stars are playing, Christmas songs to fill the tropic sky. Cold palms are swaying, Santa's here again in paradise. Hawaii Santa goes around the aisle and does a hula with a great big smile. He waves aloha with a Christmas cheer, Melikaliki Maka and Happy New Year. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he's busting by. He'll say are you married? He'll say no man, 'cause you can do the job when you're in town. Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire. You face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland. Melikaliki Maka and Happy New Year. We're walking in a winter wonderland.
Mahalo to all the amazing musicians for performing for all of us, and to all of you, our viewers, for spending your Christmas with us. And please remember, the best way to show aloha to your family, friends, neighbors, and coworkers is by not putting them at risk of infection.
Yes, and thank you for doing your part to prevent this virus from spreading this holiday season.
So stay safe, be well, and Mele Kaliki Maka.
Mele Kaliki Maka.